Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this live stream broadcasted on both YouTube and also on Facebook as well. So today it is the 27th of January. Okay, Tuesday evening, we are heading towards the end of January, already heading into February. Okay, Chinese New Year is coming soon. Okay, all right. So before I kickstart this session, if you guys can hear me, loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box, whether you are on Facebook or on YouTube. I think 2 weeks ago, I think the mic wasn't working. It seldom happened, but that was one of the rare time it happened and I didn't know. So if you can hear me, okay, just type yes in the comments over there. So all right, so I can see a few comments. Of course, Chris was the first one. Dave, Alan, Hadley, Dawn, okay. Thank you so much, Susie. All right. So once again, thank you so much for being here. The night is still young. We just started this session. I think people will start to stream in. All right. So I don't want to waste your time. So let's start this session real quick. Okay. So, okay, before I start, okay, just as usual, a disclaimer first. Let me zoom in, make it smaller for you. Okay. Oh, this is smaller. Okay, so as usual, a disclaimer first. Whatever I share today, it is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. And for those who say yes, okay, thank you so much for your response. So I know that everything is good, everything is well here. Okay, so as usual, if you haven't followed us on the social media, especially on YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram, okay, please follow us. I will just post the link in the chat box and comments over there. So this is based on the link tree comments. So it is over here. Okay. So the Facebook, Telegram, YouTube, it is over there. And how come the QR code is missing already? Used to have this QR code, but doesn't matter. Okay, I posted the link already. All right. You can just search for MarketWise Asia on Facebook or YouTube. You can easily find. I will just post the link once again. Never mind. So I also have this link over here. So this is a backup here. Okay, in case you want to use your QR code to scan. Okay, the QR code it is over there. Okay, I think the more important one. Okay, it is the Facebook, YouTube, and Telegram here as well. Okay, and once again, before I kickstart, just one last announcement here. Okay, how many of you here are actually new to MarketWise Asia? Because you know there are some who actually registered for Trading Carnival, and I can see that quite not say quite a lot. I mean that there are a number of you guys here who are new to MarketWise Asia. It's a new registration. Okay, you are previously not in MarketWise Asia list before. Okay, can you just type me in the comments over there if you are new to this live stream? Okay, just type me in the comments. Okay, and yeah, the Trading Carnival is being held this coming Saturday. Okay, 31st Jan, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Suntec Convention Center. Right, I'll post the link once again in the chat in case you have not registered. Okay, it is there. And if you register for this event already, okay, you should actually receive a reminder email from me today. Okay, you can just search your email. What is the event? I mean, the location, you know, everything you need to know now. Okay, the speakers, okay, the schedule agenda, everything is there. Okay, you should receive it in your email. Okay, and by the way, the VIP pass, it is actually sold out already lah. So if you click register here, right, okay, it is sold out. So you can still go for the general admission. So the VIP pass is sold already. Okay, so you can just head over to register for the general admission over there. Okay, so in case you're not aware, okay, the main page from Eventbrite, right? Okay, so it is we just got hold of the title. Okay, so Jay will be sharing with you navigating turbulence, deglobalization, and Trump. Okay, of course, you know, Trump, it is since this year has been, you know, at the start of the year, being the Venezuela case and also the Greenland saga has been causing a lot of hoo-ha in the financial market as well. So Jay Toon, okay, founder of Swim Trading, will share with you how to navigate, okay, this turbulence, okay, in the era of Trump. Okay, he has still at least 2 years to go. Okay, Mohammed Element, there's some changes, but okay, Chloe Lin, okay, she'll share with you the investing game plan, okay, for this 2026. So if you're looking to know, okay, what is the game plan, okay, what you should be looking out for, okay, what you should do this year, then you should watch out for Chloe as well. And we also have this panel discussion, okay, Elmer, Alvin, Terrence, and Jayton, they'll share with you the outlook, okay, the rotation and the risk, okay, for 2026, okay. Chris, if you have registered, you should receive it, definitely receive it one, okay, either in your spam box, in your updates folder, or inside your promotion folder. It is there one, okay. But anyway, if you register using your real phone, okay, you should also receive an SMS reminder from me. But anyway, when you first register, you should receive an Eventbrite email the moment you register at that point in time. So you can just search for Eventbrite. You will receive one, okay? You just need to search where is it. Yeah, okay? All right. So yeah, I don't want to delay you further. So let's continue over there. So in case you're not aware, okay, this is the link over there. I'll just post the link in the comments once again. Okay, so as usual, before I start, okay, typically at the first half of this live stream, I will do the macro, the recap, the weekly wrap, etc. Then I'll go into the technical aspect kind of thing. Okay, so let's kickstart this session right now. Okay, so for those who just joined, okay, please like and subscribe and follow us. Okay, whether you're on YouTube or on Facebook as well. So let me find my slide first. Okay, it is there. All right, so it is here. So once again, can you guys see the screen? Okay, just to make sure that you know my slide sharing it is okay. Can see, if you can see, just type yes in the comments before I just proceed over here. Okay. Can see? Just need some response lah. Can please type yes? I really appreciate that. Okay. So right now we have about 60 people total from Facebook and YouTube as well. Okay. Thank you, Alan. Okay. So I think everything is good now. I can see, all right. So yeah. So last week at the start, Monday was actually the Martin Luther King. Okay. So how many of you actually remember what happened last week? Okay. All right. Last week was 17, right? Okay. Trump actually announced the Greenland thing. Okay, I mentioned that, right? So Greenland thing, so it caused a lot of hoo-ha. So last week caused a lot of a sell-off on the Tuesday. Okay, then I'll go through the chart. Okay, so yep, so there was some 1 day of volatility. So it caused a sell-off over there. So because of the Greenland thing, okay, the EU NATO tariff thing, there was a sharp 1 day risk off move on Tuesday. So on that day itself, it is actually the worst day of the year, even though it is very early into the year. Okay, so S&P, DJ, and Nasdaq broke the key technical 50-day moving average, etc. Okay, but that was only 1 day. But subsequently, okay, Tuesday was the sell-off, then Wednesday, Thursday, and it started to recover. So there was a stabilization, okay, because of the so-called the interest rate, etc. They said that, okay, everything is okay. Then the Fed. So you can see from the chart over there. So this is the S&P futures, S&P futures over there. So you can see over there, that was on a Friday. This was on a Friday. And this bar here was actually on a Tuesday, because Monday was the Martin Luther King holiday. And Trump announced it on Saturday. So the market has 2 days, a few days, 3 days, in fact, 2 days are 2 days. Okay, Saturday announced, Sunday, Monday to digest what actually happened. So Monday caused a sell-off. So at that point in time, there was a sell-off, okay? All right, so was it really that bearish or not? Was it really that bearish, okay? To be honest, okay, I look at the flow, at that point in time, I don't think it was really so scary because there was a clue over there. So you can see from my alpha group chat over there, okay, you can see that the market updates over there. So that was on the 21st of January. 21st of January, okay, it is here, okay, on a Thursday, okay, Tuesday, then on a Wednesday, 21st of January over there. Okay, I say that, you know, even though that the prior day was very red, okay, the three indices actually, you know, show a net bullish flow. So if the sentiment, if the smart money were really selling off, right, okay, it should continue the bearish flow, but it was not the case. It was not the case. So so I told my members, okay, no need to be so bearish, but it seems to tell me not to be overly bearish. So no price continue to go higher. So in fact, for today, it is also going higher as well. Okay, for Tuesday. Okay, this already 1 week has passed already. Okay. Anyway, so let's head back to this. So continue to go higher. But is everything okay going to be very smooth heading into February? Okay. All right. Can I just have a quick show of hands? How many of you think that will continue, okay, to be bullish in Feb, or do you think we will be bearish in February? If you think it is bullish, okay, just type bull in the comments. If you think it is going to be bearish in February, you can just type bear in the comments over here. Okay, before I continue this session. So your participation, it is very important. So because if everybody think it is going to be bullish, then it's 笑了. Normally the reverse will happen. So if there's still consensus, like it's still mixed so-called reviews, then should be quite okay lah. Okay. Adrian say bear. Okay. Hawk say bull. Okay. Phil say bull, Mary say bear, Edna say bull. Okay, good. Okay, there was some bull, there was some bear. So it is not one-sided. Alan say bear. Very good. Okay. So some say bull, some say bear. So anything could happen. So the worst thing that I fear is that everybody say bull. Then I know that next one is going to be very bearish already. Okay. So that's good. Okay. If everybody say bear, then there's a good chance that market will recover. So anyway, do you realize that okay, for this coming year, not this coming year, this year, okay, it is not so-called like totally is a bull market all the way. Okay, different sectors, different industry did better. Some sectors didn't do so well. Okay, so there was a rotation, okay, into the different sectors so far heading into 2026. So by the way, just also an announcement also, if you want to know more about what other experts, okay, traders, investors, okay, think what is the theme moving forward in 2026, okay, you should actually attend the so-called the Trading Carnival this coming Saturday. I think the panel discussion will be very interesting. They'll share with you the outlook, the rotation, the risk in 2026. So for this year, so far the lagging ones, okay, has been the financial, real estate, okay, utilities, industrial, okay, but whereas the not so sexy one, okay, like energy, okay, materials, not surprisingly, because gold is actually surging as well. Okay, a lot of some of these gold miners, everything is inside these materials sectors as well. So they are the one that is leading. Okay, so strength in natural gas. Natural gas is actually very bullish recently. If you're not aware, okay, oil, weakness in the rate sensitive area, like for example the real estate, etc. Okay, even tech itself, it is not doing that well, but in between tech, okay, the sub-sector, the industry, okay, the semicon, it is doing relatively better. So at least for last week, okay, all go down, but okay, there was intermittent strength. Okay, if you realize, okay, the small cap, the Russell 2000 has been outperforming the big cap, like for example the Nasdaq recently. So the Russell 2000 is actually RTY. See, can you see that? I think last week I already mentioned already, right? So at the start of the year, it actually outperformed, okay, the S&P and the Nasdaq. So for example, since the start of the year, okay, at the top, it is up about 10% for the Russell 2000 for the small cap. Whereas for the Nasdaq, okay, since the start of the year, it is here, okay, until now, it is only up about 3%. It is still positive, but the small cap, it is definitely performing better, a lot better than the big cap. So if you go and buy Apple, like if you go and buy Nvidia, and all this, is not doing so well yet. Okay, so do you think that the tide will turn? We shall find out really soon. Okay, and again, these are based on my personal opinion. All right. So back to here. All right. So looking at the past, okay, market follow earnings. Okay, not just the news cycle. Of course, at the start of the year, it is clouded, okay, by the geopolitical arena, the scene, okay, Venezuela, okay, Greenland. So the market is volatile, reacting to the news, okay, reacting to the headlines, okay. But okay, at the end of the day, eventually, okay, the market still looks at the fundamentals, okay. So it must look at whether the companies are really profitable, are they making money. So like I said, market follows earnings. So the good news is, okay, based on the earnings, okay, earnings are expected to remain strong, okay, into 2026 and into 2027 as well. And it is, going higher, okay. So this is, I think it's in billions as well, okay. So this is going higher. So this data, I got it from Carson Research over there, okay. So this is going higher, okay. And, okay, we are going into the end of January soon. So there is a saying that so goes January, okay, goes the year. So based on historical data and based on history, okay, typically, okay, when January does well, okay, the rest of the year tends to be good as well. So right now, as of now, the S&P, okay, as I prepare this video, it's in this spreadsheet, not spreadsheet, and the slide, right? S&P is up about 1%. So it is still positive, okay? So the odds are actually in our favor. So based on the past historical data, I think for the past, 75 years or so, okay, when January is positive, okay, the next 11 months are higher 87% of the time, okay, close to 90%, which means that out of the past 10 years, if January is positive, okay, 9 years is going to be higher, okay. So average return, okay, it is about 12%. Median return, it is about 13%, okay. If January it is negative, okay, typically, okay, it is only, average return is only up about 2.1%, okay. But again, these are just to me, it's like fun fact lah, okay, interesting to know, but it doesn't mean that it is going to be like that, okay. We still need to look at a lot of things. For example, the market breadth, price action, market internals, okay, options flow, market sentiment, etc. I cannot just use this kind of statistic, okay, to plan our trading or investment, okay. But it is good to know, okay, that the odds are in our favor, okay. It's good to know that the odds are in our favor. So if you are okay so far, understand what I'm trying to say here, okay, just type 87, okay, in the comment so that I know that you are watching this live, okay, right now. And knowing that the slide is showing 87% right now. Okay, so for those who just joined, okay, we are close to about 100 people in the room. Okay, so combined from YouTube and Facebook lah. Okay, I think that most of you guys are in YouTube. Okay, so please, if you enjoyed this sharing session, please like, subscribe, okay, and follow MarketWise Asia, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay, on MarketWise Asia as well. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Shiying, and thank you, Oi. Okay. All right, so let's continue over there. And interesting fun fact, okay, also this one taken from Carson Research, okay. Do you know that, okay, the market has been up, okay, down 3 years, 3 years down, up 3 years up, as in January down 3 consecutive years, then January up 3 consecutive years, then January down 3 consecutive years. Repeat, so since 2008, okay, January has been down 3 consecutive years, then up 3 consecutive years, then down 3 consecutive years, then up 3 consecutive years, then down 3 consecutive years. So far, okay, for the past 3 years, okay, 2023, 2024, 2025, it has been up 3 consecutive years really for January. Okay, so will we break the pattern this year? See, like, down, up, down 3 years, up 3 years, down 3 years, up 3 years. So will this year be down or up? Again, I don't know lah. Okay, these are just fun fact. Okay, but interesting to know that this has happened. Okay, so far. Okay, so we won't know. All right, but so the next test, okay, will be the I would say that it is the earnings, okay, from the Magnificent Seven and also the big tech company lah. Okay, so quite a number of big cap stocks, especially the Mag 7, okay, earnings report, it is going to be out next week. And in fact, this coming week, okay, the Fed, it is going to actually so-called Fed announcement. I mean that the interest rate, okay. So let me just go through this before I continue. Okay, so like previously I told you, right, I recently like to use Earnings Hub. So you can go to Earnings Hub over there. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments. So you can see that, go to calendar at the top over here. Okay, you can see that which company are announcing their earnings report, okay, within this week or so. You can see that, yeah, I have already signed already. Okay, let me try to sign again. Okay, yeah. So can see the Starbucks and all this. Okay. Then after this one irritating. After closing, okay, yeah, you can see that Microsoft Meta it is announcing their earnings. Then okay, on Thursday, okay, Apple, okay, Visa, okay, and it's a big cap Nasdaq, okay, it is announcing their earnings as well over there. Okay, and then for the Fed Watch 2, so this week, right, okay, this coming Thursday, okay, FOMC statement, okay, I zoom in, okay. Oops, too big. All right, so this coming Thursday, Singapore time, okay, 3 a.m. That is Wednesday past midnight, okay. FOMC meeting. Interest rate, most likely, okay, there's no change. So if you go to this Fed Watch 2 over there, Fed Watch 2 over there, okay, no change. So you can see that just one more day. Okay, so tomorrow, Wednesday. So you can see that right now, the earnings is 3.5% to 3.75%. Okay, so there's a 97% chance that okay, it remains the same. So it is stay put lah. So no surprises here. Okay, so most likely, okay, but again, it depends how the market react to this. So it can at the end of the day, the more important one it is actually 3:30 a.m. Okay, that is where Jerome Powell will speak, and his statement, okay, his speech, okay, will okay affect the market to push up or down. Okay, the interest rate wise, 3 p.m. 3 a.m. wise, not much happen. It is after 3:30 a.m. Okay, that will cause the volatility in the market, and then 9:30 p.m. okay, unemployment claim. Okay, Friday there is the inflation, core PPI. Okay, right. So these are the key things that you need to know. All right, so the earnings, okay, reporting the Magnificent Seven. So you can see over there, okay, so far the Magnificent Seven, today Nasdaq up quite a bit, so which I mentioned in the SEI group, okay, most likely you rotate back to the big cap, okay, MAGS. Okay, MAGS, okay. So you see that, oh, previously it was down quite a bit, okay, recently it has been going up, rotating back into the big cap. How do I know? How do I know? Okay, for those who inside the SVI Alpha group, okay, or in SVI group, okay, I mentioned about the options flow, okay, it does give me some clue, okay, that the market is rotating back into the big cap. So I know what to prepare, what to anticipate, what could happen. Okay, anyway, so let's back to the slide again over there. Okay. All right, so the trend is still up. Okay, inflation is stable, earnings are growing. So if you are looking at just so-called the earnings wise, everything wise, okay, this year still seems to be okay lah. Okay, in terms of fundamentals, earnings, fund fat rate, everything. So far it's okay. So far it's okay. Okay, but okay, I think there is a wild card. Okay, that just happened, I think, for the past few days. Okay, that could okay potentially okay break the market short term. You know what is it? Okay, wild card. Okay, it just happened recently. Anybody can tell me what is it? Okay, assuming okay, nothing happens, everything is per normal. Okay, the market it is still up. Okay, fundamentals, earnings, everything is still okay. Okay, of course, depending on the geopolitics, that's another question. But what is another thing that could cause okay some volatility in the market? Can anybody tell me or not? What is the thing that is the wild card? Okay, a bit similar to COVID. No answer. A bit similar to COVID. There's some clue already, right? Still no answer. Nobody can tell me what is it. Really? Not war. Not war is pretty normal. In fact, war is so common. Every single year there's some geopolitical event. Okay, it is actually not war. To me, it's actually not war. So if you actually search that the Nipah virus, okay, it is actually outbreak in India. Okay, outbreak in India. Okay, of course, right now it is still happening in India only. Okay, so I do have a slide, okay, just to share with you. Okay, these are taken from the BBC news. I just make it into a slide that is easily more digestible for you to go through. So this is the Nipah virus. Okay, so again, right now, all the viruses, okay, the outbreak, it is still contained within India, Bengal there, okay? So what is it? Okay, so like I mentioned, it is confirmed in West Bengal over there. So it is quite deadly. So the cluster, 5 confirmed cases. So far, I think the only country, okay, that is having so-called red alert, okay, it is actually Thailand. Okay, Thailand, when you like touch down at Bangkok, okay, BKK, they'll do a screening. Okay, in fact, Nepal are also doing the screening at the Kathmandu airport, etc. Okay, so these are the actively. Singapore, not yet. Singapore, not yet. So because there's no cases reported outside India yet. Okay. So what is the transmission? Okay. So there are three ways of transmission. Okay. Animals to human. Okay. There is humans to human, then animals to human also. Okay. And then it is human to human. Okay. This is the secondary. Okay. And then environmental that's spread through food sources as well. Okay. Not yet, not yet. They are still screening on it. They are still screening, but not yet. No confirmed cases as of now, as I'm doing this. No confirmed cases yet. Okay. All right. So it is quite deadly. So it is 40 to 70% fertility rate. Okay. Let's don't talk about 75. 40% is also quite deadly. Okay. Right now, there's no approved vaccine. Okay. No approved drug. It has been around for quite a number of years already. I think about maybe more than 20, 30 years, but recently it just came back. Okay. Again. All right. So what is the so-called the symptoms? Okay, the incubation, it is 4 to 14 days. Okay, based on what we know, okay, it's asymptomatic. Okay, you might not know that you already contracted this Nepal virus. Okay, and then onset very similar to flu. Okay, fever, headache, muscle pain, vomiting, and then there's severe pneumonia, drowsiness. Then there's this one, I don't know what's this. Okay, encephalitis. Okay, there's brain inflammation, seizure, coma, etc. Okay, all right. So it is a priority disease. Okay, higher fertility. Okay, means lesser spread. It could be. Okay, I'm not a virus expert. I'm just sharing with you in terms of what could happen to the market. Okay, do you remember? Okay, what happened during the 2020 COVID virus? Okay, so once again, like Thailand just screening, etc. Okay, all right. So protocol in Taiwan, Nepal, etc. Okay, so previously 1998 there was this breakout as well. Okay, then many cases, fertility, etc. Okay, it could be not as so-called serious in terms of spreading wise, but fertility is maybe that could be an issue as well. But I'm just trying to share with you, okay, what is the outcome. So it is the same to me. It's like a bit the same like 2020 COVID. Okay, at that point in time when it first happened, nobody knows about COVID. It is a totally new virus. Okay, happened where? China, Wuhan, right? So nobody take a shit about this COVID. Okay, until okay, shit hit the fans, until it happened. Okay, in the US. Okay, then people start to worry. Okay, I'm not sure whether you can remember or not. Okay, COVID, at the start, in 2020, early 2019, late 2019, okay, until at the maybe January, February 2020, nothing much happened. Everybody like still going on, okay lah, just another virus lah, nothing much happened lah, okay, until it spread to the US. Somebody dies, or they know that, this is getting serious. It's not as mild as we think. So that potentially could happen as well. So nobody take a shit. Nobody cares about this thing. Okay, for now. Okay, until shit hit the fan. Okay, so as of now, US, nothing much happened. Okay, until maybe the viruses spread to the US, somebody dies or there are more spreading. Okay, then the market realizes that, hey, this is quite serious. Then that could happen. But again, okay, I don't think it will be a very sharp drop or as serious as the COVID, because this COVID-19 just happened 6 years ago. So we already know what could happen, and the market more or less could anticipate what could happen. But nevertheless, okay, this could be a wild card that could cause the market to actually have a correction, okay, a knee-jerk reaction. So I think the keyword is actually a knee-jerk reaction, okay, knee-jerk reaction, okay, knee-jerk. Type in the comments. Can everybody just type K, okay, knee-jerk, so that I know that you know this. Okay, so prepare. Okay, I mean you don't know what will happen, but maybe when the virus hit the US, somebody dies, getting more serious, then the market know, oh, this is getting more serious, and the market might have a sell. This is potential. I'm not saying it will happen, okay? I'm just saying that it might happen, okay? And the media will take it as a so-called a convenience reason, okay, to tell you, oh, why the market there's a correction, why there is a sell-off, etc. So that this is a wild card, okay? All right. But having said that, okay, so far everything, as of now, it is peaceful for now. Ever since the Greenland saga, right? Okay, for now it is still okay. Okay, but okay, based on the price action one, okay. In fact, I share with my SBI members. Okay, so I think today's session should be quite short as well. Okay, all right. So this is the S&P index. Okay, can see that it is going higher over there. Okay, so okay, this is based on the naked chart. Okay, this is a daily time frame. Okay, I think I mentioned last week. Okay, I'm just going to repeat again. Okay, because we are heading into February already. Okay, based on the monthly time frame. Okay, based on the monthly time frame, you can see that the market it is quite extended over there. Okay, and based on the monthly time frame. All right, next month, which is February, but if the market continue to stay the price action similar to this level, okay, there's a very good chance that next month, okay, there will be a potential star reversal signal over here. Okay, all right. So remember, the candle here, I'll just remove this line. Okay, the candle here is one bar is equal to 1 month. So this is May, June, July, August, okay, September, that kind of thing. Okay, all right. So you can see that typically, okay, based on the monthly time frame, if there is a correction, typically, okay, either it is going to be a bear market. If there is a correction, typically it's like, at least about 2 months, 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. You can see over there, this one 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And this one, even though it is not exactly going down, but you can see that the market actually consolidated over there about 3 months, about 3 months, about 3 months over there. Okay. So of course, this one, it is actually the early 2025, okay, over there. Okay. All right. So this one also about 3 months, about 3 months. This is during the tariff, okay, last year tariff thing, also a correction about 3 months. So based on this example here, if the market it is going to come down, okay, roughly maybe take about 2 to 3 months, okay, correction price action to churn out the thing, okay. But again, this potential star reversal signal doesn't mean that it is going to confirm go down. So it can range bound for a while, then can continue to go higher, or it could have a pullback, okay, then go for a while, or it can have a steep pullback, okay, then go up. Okay, so we won't know what is the magnitude of the correction. But again, it doesn't mean it will happen. Okay, it just tells you that okay, we are at a overextended price area right now. Okay, possibly the market could have a correction. Okay, but having said that, okay, this doesn't mean that based on the daily time frame, okay, the market cannot go higher. It can still go higher because you need to remember, okay, as I mentioned, this is based on the monthly time frame. So which means typically, okay, when there is a potential star reversal signal, typically, okay, not always, most of the time, okay, but not always, it tends to be a peak. It tends to be a peak. So let's say, for example, if it is a peak, okay, so how would the candle form? I'm going to ask you, how would the candle form? So if it is a peak, market can still go higher, right? Okay, so market can go still higher. If there's a peak, okay, the market can go something like that, right? So it's a green bar, it can still go something like that. Then there's a star reversal before the market go down. Now, this is typically when the star appear, it is at a swing high. It is at a swing high. So that's a I don't know how high it will go. Maybe 7050 possible. Okay, possible. I'm just saying that possible, or maybe this one will continue to go down. I don't know. Okay, remember that it can still possibly go higher. What I'm trying to say that, okay, then based on the daily time frame, okay, it can still go higher. Are you guys clear on what I'm trying to say? Okay, is it too technical? If you are clear, okay, or if you understand what I'm trying to say, can you just type yes in the comments? Okay. So based on the monthly time frame, okay, all right. Typically, when a star appears, it is at a peak at a swing high. So if next month the star appear, which means the market can still continue to go higher a little bit, that kind of thing. Because this is a monthly bar. This is a monthly bar. Okay? Can understand? Okay. So which means that if let's say price can go higher, okay, maybe 7050, that kind of thing, okay. So which means that then next month in February the star will appear, okay, then the market will start maybe okay, I don't know, I can't be sure, the market can still go down like that. Okay. Now, okay, the bad news is, okay, not just the S&P got this star reversal signal, okay, the Nasdaq, okay, there is a star. Okay. For the Dow Jones, I think there is a star reversal signal as well based on the monthly time frame. There is a star reversal signal as well. Okay, and not only that, okay, Russell 2000 futures, okay, also there is a star reversal signal next month also. Yeah, I think I put here already. Okay, and not only that, even the equal weight S&P 500, okay, next month there is also a star reversal signal. And not only that, okay, QQEW, okay, all right, this is the equal weight Nasdaq. Next month there is also a potential star reversal signal. Okay, I think it has been a while since all the indices okay, all right, has this. Okay, all right. So I even asked what is the predictive value of a star. I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure whether you are new to me. So far, for those who have been following me, I think not too bad. Okay, but again, it doesn't tells you that, okay, it is going to come down. I repeat, it is not predicting that it is going to come down 100%. I'm just suggesting to you, market is overbought. Okay, all right, it is overbought. All right, so you need to be a little bit more careful on that. Again, it doesn't tell you the magnitude. Okay, based on my previous so-called live stream, if you have been following me, okay, that for the rest, that you should see, okay, quite a lot of times, okay, the star reversal signal quite soon. If you think that it is soon, okay, type yes in the comments. Okay, for those who have been watching for quite a while. Okay, so I cannot tell you what is the predictive value of this. Okay, I cannot tell how I derive this. Also, this is I won't share. Okay, I won't share. But it is you should be careful. Okay, all right. You can choose not to long. Okay, but you also don't aggressively go and buy. Keep buying. Okay, keep buying. You need to be more cautious. So I think that it has been quite a while since like all the indices has this star all appear at the same time. A lot of times, okay, for example, a Nasdaq appear, then Russell 2000 doesn't appear, or when Nasdaq didn't appear, then Nasdaq will appear to start the thing. But this time is all appear. So I'll be a little bit cautious. And moreover, okay, right, this is, I mentioned that before, right? Moreover, I mentioned that before, right? Okay, so this seasonal trend, okay, based on the post-election year, okay, when it is the time that the market is going to be at a peak, okay, right? So it is somewhere around here, right? Okay, so this is going to be somewhere around here, like based on S&P past 75 years, okay, 19 years of cycle, okay, 75 years, but 19 years of cycle of midterm election, okay, this is what it tends to happen, all right, and typically March is like the peak, but it doesn't tell you that it is going to be like this exactly, okay, but this is averagely market is going to be weak, okay, for like 3/4 of the years, then at the end of the year it ready to kind of thing. So be prepared that maybe the market will February, March might have a sell off, that kind of thing. Okay, so there are quite a number of things that is in line. So you can see that based on the current market, okay, the Nipah virus, it is there. So the media, okay, the news could use this as a reason, okay, to share, okay, why it is going to sell off, why the market sell off, okay, and then midterm election, there's also a reason why it could sell off, okay, and of course, the star reversal signal. So again, it doesn't mean that February, okay, it is going to be sell. So February, okay, is 1 month, so the market can still go higher in total in February, okay, then March start to come down again. Okay, All right, so I don't want to go too technical. I scared that people cannot understand, but typically what I'm trying to say that, okay, the market short term, okay, can still go higher heading into February, okay, that kind of thing. So into the full February, that kind of thing. But, okay, I think there is limited upside. So I'll be a little bit more careful. Plus the seasonal trend, plus the star reversal signal, that kind of thing. Okay. And once again, how do I know? That, market, it is rotating into the big cap, okay, So previously, okay, for my SVI members, okay, I will do the options flow, what is happening, for the past 2 weeks, that kind of thing. So prior to that, okay, that like every week I'll do, okay, prior to that, okay, the flow has been sharing that the small cap are relatively stronger than the Nasdaq S&P. And this week, okay, based on the past 2 weeks, you can see that, okay, the IWM, this is the small cap, okay, it is actually worse. That the flow, it is actually very defensive. Net premium is negative, delta is negative, okay, it is pretty much negative, okay. Compare, for example, to the Nasdaq, okay, neutral, stabilizing, okay. Even the total net premium and delta is negative, but overall, okay, short-term wise, it is actually positive, okay. All right, so it is risk off to stabilization, okay. And in fact, the S&P also not as bearish as the IWM Russell 2000. So it does give me a clue that this week, okay, the small cap might be lagging compared to the S&P and Nasdaq, which means that the Nasdaq and S&P will outperform, okay, the small cap. So which in this case, okay, for the past 2 days, it has been like this lah. Okay, for the past 2 days, okay, you can see that the Nasdaq has been doing pretty well and doing pretty well. Okay, everything clear so far? Okay, so this is what I'm generally going to share. Okay, and okay, of course, how can I don't talk about gold, right? So recently, gold has been surging as well. Gold futures, okay, gold futures been surging, okay, but gold, there is also a star reversal signal. So once again, it doesn't mean that it will go down. So previously, the star reversal signal also appears somewhere around there. So it will take some time, not necessarily 100% of the time it will go down, but I think I told my members also, short-term wise, you need to be careful. Of course, if you are a long-term investor, okay, thinking that gold will go to 6K or go to 6K, 10K, that kind of thing, then buying now and buying 1 month later, buying 3 months later, make no difference because you are a long-term investor, correct? No? But what I'm trying to say is that short-term wise, it is a little bit risky to chase up. Okay, of course, it can continue to go higher. Okay, but I won't chase that. Okay, I won't chase. This is not my style. I typically like to have pullback. Okay, keep going higher. It is very difficult for me to enter. So once again, it is okay for me for gold to search higher and I'm left behind. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't have to FOMO one, okay? I know there are some people, some traders are very FOMO. Wow, gold is going higher. Should I buy now? Okay, is there more upside to go? Should I buy now? I cannot tahan already, okay? If I one day never enter, it's like I leaving money off the table, that kind of thing. Okay, so after many years the market, I know that I can't chase everything now, okay? And most of the time, okay, when I chase it, that's the time the market will come down. How many of you have this experience? When you buy, okay, the market don't go up. The moment you buy it, okay, then it start to come down. Anybody got this experience? So if you want to wait for the market to come down, wait for me to buy first, then the market will come down. Anyway, yeah, just kidding. Okay, I won't buy, I won't chase that. But just sharing with you, you can chase, but the risk of a correction short term is a bit quite high lah, okay? But anyway, okay, if you ask Google, why is gold surging right now? So nowadays, I like to also use the AI mode to ask questions very fast, okay? So if you ask, okay, why is gold surging? Okay, we ask why is gold surging? Okay? All right, so they will give you a lot of reason, okay? Geopolitical uncertainty lah, okay? All right, central bank demand, interest rate expectation, weaker US dollar, inflation hedge lah, okay? Plus war lah. let me ask you a question. Okay? Every single year got geopolitical uncertainty. Okay? Why not 10 years ago, gold rally? Why not 5 years ago, gold rally? Only recently, gold keep going higher. Then you're interested and you ask for a reason. Okay? Central bank demand. Okay? Previously, I asked about this. Okay? They say that Poland and gold has been buying gold since 2022. Since 2022. Okay? Since 2022. So, until now, it is 4 years. Why not 2022 surge? Okay, why not 2023 surge? Only until 2026, then it surge. Okay, interest rate expectation. Okay, previously there's also an interest. The Fed is going to reduce interest rate at the rate. Why only like last year didn't come down? Only recent days, recent week, then it start to go up a lot higher. Okay, weaker US dollar. So we say that weaker US dollar. Okay. You say that, okay, this is dollar coming down, okay? Prior to that, he also very weak one, okay? He also very weak one, okay? Why didn't go search, okay? Why didn't go search kind of thing? So gold actually stayed quite stagnant for quite long, since 2011, 2012. The reason I know once again, because I was there before, okay? The previous bubble in gold, okay? So there is a lot of reason. Inflation hedge. This one is like nonsense thing. Okay. In 2022, 2023, there's also a lot of inflation. Okay. Why didn't gold surge that time? Only until now when inflation start to come down, then price start to surge. Okay. So what I'm trying to say right now to you is that, okay, when an asset class surge, okay, the media, the news, whatever, they'll give you a lot of reason to tell you why this thing will surge, the asset class will surge, or the Trump unpredictability will surge. Prior to that, okay, there also some nonsense thing, unpredictability, the war, why didn't go surge? Okay, only now they say go surge. So once again, okay, the news media will come out of reason. Okay, so to me, it's like not important. The important thing is whether you can catch it or not. Okay, you can catch it, then good. Cannot catch it, also never mind. But all this reason, to a certain extent, I think 50-50. Okay, you cannot just read the reason and tell you why gold surge. So to me, okay, right now, okay, Bitcoin, okay, right now Bitcoin nobody wants. Okay, right now Bitcoin nobody wants. Okay, so when it start to surge again, okay, then you tell you, why Bitcoin surge why crypto surge okay, now people are making fun of the crypto bros. You see, buy gold, buy silver is the best. Okay, right, correct or not? You get what I'm trying to say? Then the media will tell you, the news will tell you why all these things are surging. Then they will give you a lot of reasons okay. And then, okay, there will be a group of educator, okay, tell you that, you see, I told you to buy gold already, but when was that? That was 10 years ago. Like, for example, Robert Kiyosaki, okay, ever since he started, okay, he will tell you, buy gold, okay. Yeah, eventually he's right So eventually right now, gold search then he can keep telling you that, gold, see, I told you already, gold should do it. But he forget that, okay? Let me show you this. He forget that, okay? From here to here, you wait how long? From here to here, you wait how long? You get what I'm trying to say or not? From here to here, you wait for how many years? Okay? You buy here. Eventually you are right, okay? But it takes a very long while. Of course, there are educators say that, see, I told you to buy silver, that kind of thing. Then he will say, you see, I told you I'm right. But again, lucky that he's right. It might not go higher one, So at the end of the day, do you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, every asset classes will have its so-called lucky day, lucky break. You just need to hold long enough. You get what I'm trying to say? Nikkei, okay? I can also say, Nikkei will sure go up. Buy, okay? Until recently went higher, but it has how many years of lost decade? I think 20 years of lost decade, right? Okay? You get what I'm trying to say? So every asset class, okay, will have its lucky break, okay? So very soon, okay, Bitcoin will turn again. But so do you dare to buy now or not? That kind of thing. See? But again, I'm not saying that Bitcoin will definitely going high. I'm saying that, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say, okay, just type yes in the comments. I think I talked too much on this. Okay? All right. So you always have the opportunity cost to hold certain asset classes, okay? Everybody say, oh, China can buy, China can buy. I was also once the back holder. It took me quite a number of years before I can offload my Alibaba, okay? Yeah, so again, every asset classes got its lucky break. So lucky like hold long enough, I can get out like that kind of thing. But what are the opportunity costs, okay? Put a huge sum in Baba, then just stuck there, but it's again a sum that I don't mind putting there, so it is okay, that kind of thing. Clear? So this is something that I'm going to share with you. So again, just be more careful, okay? So again, I don't like to chase all this hype. If you are inside, then good, okay? So I want something that is more repeatable. For example, I use seasonal data to help me trade the stock week in, week out. Okay, so it's something that's more repeatable. Okay, something I can find a trade ideas every single week. Or recently, okay, I have been using options flow to trade as well. Okay, so okay, again, just some case study over there. Okay, for example, over there. So for example, okay, I look at what the smart money are doing. Okay, AAP. Okay, this is not a sexy stock, not a sexy stock. This is advanced auto parts. Okay, options flow. I mentioned this during late mid December. Okay, I say aggressively bullish. Blah, 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 blah. Not important. I mean, just the intention. It is actually bullish over there. Okay, so if you take a look at AAP over there, okay, when I first mentioned, okay, it was somewhere around here, okay, 19, it is here, 19 is here, or somewhere around here, okay. So it came down a little bit, then continue to go higher, okay. So how do I know that AAP, it is like, this is going to be a bottom, okay? The answer is, I don't know. The answer is, I don't know, okay? I repeat, the answer is, I don't know, okay? I just see the flow, okay, I think, okay, place a trade, put a stop loss, and go, okay? All right, and, it happens to be right, okay? Then I, got it right and make profit, okay? And then, okay, we just now, okay, right, recently I also talk about, like, for example, this is another stock, okay, MOD, which I also entered also, MOD, Modin Manufacturing over there. So I mentioned on 16th of January here, 16th of January, Modin Manufacturing. So net intention, it is actually bullish. So I see the flow, what probably the smart money is doing. So I enter, okay. All right, so you can see that MOD, you see, 16th of January, somewhere around here, what? Okay, how I know? Again, I also don't know. Okay, I also don't know. So, but okay, I see that flow. Okay, it's good to place a trade. Okay, put my stop loss. Okay, put a profit target and go. And then that's it. Okay, so it is something that's repeatable. So again, how I take profit? Okay, it's very simple. Okay, as long as my risk reward, okay, or reward to risk, okay, is greater than 1.5:1. So which means that out of every $100 that I risk, okay, if I can get $150 profit and above, okay, I'm happy to exit and take the trade. So if you can have always this 1.5R reward to risk ratio, if you can always have this 1.5R, which means that you can lose, okay, 50% of the time, you are still profitable, which means that, okay, you take 100 trade, okay, you lose 50 trades, you are still profitable. If you take 20 trades, if you lose 10 times, okay, you are still profitable, that kind of thing. Okay, I'm trying to say, okay, again, I'm not trying to sell you things for now, but this is what I do. I mean, that if you're interested, maybe, this month, next month, maybe I'll do a webinar or such, but I'm just sharing with you, okay, these are real examples, okay, so just now only, okay, in fact, recently I just typed on this CSGP, yeah, this is CoStar Group, okay, not sexy too, I think it's a real estate, CSGP, CoStar Group, okay, January 17, okay, it is just there, so everything, the flow, okay, bullish, okay, like, you can see that, okay, CSGP flow is overwhelming bullish, okay, February accumulation of the February 26 call options over there. So CSGP, okay, CSGP, in fact, I just exited CSGP pre-market. So just now pre-market was up about 8%. So when I first mentioned, it was somewhere around there, it just go higher. So once again, okay, do I know you go up? I don't know. I really don't know, okay? But I just, manage my risk management, okay, manage my risk, okay? had an exit plan, and this is something that is repeatable. Okay, there's something instead of trying to chase or the next asset classes. Oh, is Bitcoin going to go up? Okay, I hold for a long time. Okay, is our gold going to go higher? Is it going to go for a long time? Is oil going to go higher? So to me, all these are lucky break. It's quite hard. Okay, until it is there, then by the time you know it, okay, it is a bit too late already. Okay, but anyway, this is how I trade. I use seasonal data. I use options flow to trade. Anyway, any questions so far? Any questions so far? So as I mentioned, okay, gold based on the options flow. Okay, it is not so bullish lah. But again, I could be wrong. Doesn't mean that the smart money is always right. Okay, but it gives me a lot of context. What I should be more careful on, etc. Okay, so all in all, I'm just trying to say that, okay, short-term wise, there could be still some limited upside, but you need to be careful heading into February and March. Okay, clear so far? Are you clear so far? Okay, if you have questions, okay, do ask me. Okay, I think I still have a few more minutes. Okay, and before you go, okay, just want to let you know, in case you're not aware, okay, this trading carnival. Okay. All right, so how do we read options flow? So in fact, I do have this seasonal vantage insiders, okay? So which I share with my members, get the seasonal data plus the options. So this is a private group over there. Yeah, so as of now, I do have the intention to open up because I'm in the midst of revamping the website, but maybe I will do a webinar maybe next month or onwards, then I will share with you guys. But for now, not doing this right now, but for my members only for now, okay? All right. May I know which site do you go to find out the expected price increase from upcoming? Okay, this one, we are typically I like to use the Spot Gamma. Okay, there are other websites you can go and search. Okay, you can go and maybe do some AI search or what. Okay, but okay, the one that sometimes I like to see, the more popular one, it is under Spot Gamma, under the free trading tools over there. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments. Okay, under this implied move earnings over there. So there's the implied earnings there. Okay, so you click on it. Okay, so it is actually the expected move. It is based on the options data. Okay, the IV, the implied volatility, to tell you, okay, what the market is pricing in. Okay, what is the market? I think what are these companies going to do their earnings? Okay, so for example, over there, okay, for example, Meta, Microsoft, LBS, now the expected earning, it is about 4 to 7% move. So the outlier one, it is, for example, this is what TAL is what, I don't know. Okay, maybe SanDisk and WDC. Okay, expected earning is about 10%. Okay, Apple expected move post after the earnings is about 2 to 3%. Okay, Palantir, okay, it is about 9% move. About 9% move. Okay, clear? Maybe there are other tools, but typically I like to see all these most popular one. Okay, all right, so like I mentioned, the Trading Carnival, I'll post the link in the comment. So in case you did not register yet, haven't registered, okay, we left a few tickets. So click on register. Okay, the VIP tickets are gone. Okay, I mean, that's all already. So you can see that it's really a few tickets is there. So just register using via Eventbrite. And it is this coming Saturday. Okay, so we'll have a panel discussion also. We also have different speakers, okay, sharing with you their market outlook. Okay. All right, and their investing game plan for the year, like for example, Chloe, okay, Terrence, Elmer, J2, and Alvin will be doing a panel discussion, sharing with you, okay, the market outlook, okay, the rotation and the risk in 2026 as well. All right, so if there is no question, okay, I'm going to share this in case you haven't registered. I'm just going to share with you the QR code. Okay, can see the QR code over there. All right. So with that, okay, if there is no more question, okay, and if you find value in today's session, type letter V in the comments value. Yes, I'll be there, but I won't be speaking. So every time, okay, I'm the organizer. So I'll be at the front, okay, doing the so-called the visual and everything, make sure the technical aspect, everything is okay lah. Okay, the AV side of thing. Okay, all right. Right, so if there's no more question, All right. So or if you want to see me and say a hi to me, okay, feel free to do so. I'll be happy, okay, to see you in person. Okay, there are quite a number of so-called subscribers, or even viewers that I get to know, see in person via all this event itself. Okay, happy to see you if you are there. Say a hi to me. All right. So with that, if you find value, type value or letter V in the comments. I really appreciate that. So with that, okay, I will see you guys this coming Saturday. Okay, most likely next week I'll take a break. So with that, thank you. Good night. 晚安. Okay, see you and bye bye.